The SDA Camp Ride Party is going to be up at Gold Lake for 2019.
What lake is this?
So I was really looking forward to the Camp Ride Party. For me, it's always lots of good memories. And I made a list and started getting ready weeks ahead of time. But the day before I was going to depart, I went ahead and loaded up the bikes and the truck, and all I had to do in the morning was load up the ice chest and get the beer cold. So once I got all that loaded up and got the dog in, it was time to drive away. And I stopped by Greg's house to say goodbye. He couldn't make it, but I drove up on Highway 49, and it was a great cruise. Showed up in Downeyville, and then it was on to Gold Lake from there.
What lake is this?
What are you doing, John?
I don't know.
So I got up there about 1 o'clock on Tuesday, and there was no other campers there, so I got a great spot. And Don showed up later that day, and we had the place all to ourselves. Next day, I went on out and went up to Mills Peak to make some phone calls, check on how everybody's doing. And from there, you can see the lookout up top and look down at Sierra Valley and just see all around from up there. So it's always nice to get there, and that's where you can get phone reception. It's a great viewpoint.
Much excitement.
And
Correct.
way up on the hill there.
Much excitement. Correct.
When you're leaving Mills Peak, you've got these fantastic views of Gold Lake down in there. So I stopped and took a picture of that while I was on the bike. Headed back for the lake itself and got prepared for lunch and stuff. So we were having a great time there, just Don and I. Camp was all set. It wasn't until later on we found out, oh, hey, Tom's here and he's got his trailer. I had gone up to Squaw Lake, and later a faction of Jimmy, Bill, and Don went to Squaw Lake.
What lake is this?
What are you doing, John?
I don't know. Much excitement. Correct.
Hey, it's August 6th. We're at the SDA-sanctioned Camp Ride Party. So, you know, you gotta wait for everybody else to show up. We'll see what happens. Camp Ride Party is a weekend kind of thing. You know, a long weekend, hopefully for most people. Because we're gonna go ahead and have some fun. We'll be out by some kind of lake or river.
What lake is this?
And we'll camp, we'll ride, we'll party.
All of the above.
Okay, we're gonna do it all. We got a special occasion going here. Hot coffee. Hey, Don, we're at the Camp Ride Party. This is Saturday night. We're getting into it. Yeah, apparently there's something happening down here that just doesn't give up. They ate potato skin pizza, and apparently that makes you sleepy. The buildup of the fire, if Don wants to take part. Don Griffin? We've got campsite number 2 here, and Don's in campsite number 3, which is a very nice site. John Beal used it last time.
What lake is this?
It's Gold Lake in the morning. And right down by the lakes, these are some of the wildflowers and shots you see in the early morning when you're sitting there having your coffee and having a cigarette if you're a smoker, like me. But I guess this was Sunday, ride day, or Saturday, I don't know. And we did the standard roundabout, but not a big ride. And had our fun.
What lake is this?
What are you doing, John?
I don't know.
But then there's that door off of the 47 panel truck by Polly Creek. Tom had hidden the door and he wanted to go back there and get it. So there's the trailhead for Polly Creek, and We went up there and Tom got his door for the rust pile. We strapped it on. Bill took it back, and that was all right. Bill kept trying to hotwire it, but we told him over and over again there's no gas in it. He just wouldn't give up. Wanted to go for a drive, I guess. I wanted to revisit where I had broken my leg. It was one of them little rocks that sent me the wrong way, and I fell over right there. So we took a look at it, and I showed everybody right where my head hit the ground there. And see how my leg is? Well, the bike fell over on my leg, and my fibula snapped right inside the boot. And I was trying to, while riding, I was trying to get a view of Gold Meadow and all the beautiful flowers there, and especially the one big rock out there that has good memories. So that was the big ride, and from there it was back to camp.
Gotta have the block ice.
Go higher, Bill. Much excitement.
What are you doing, John?
I don't know.
Correct.
Don Griffin?
Yes.
Hey, Don. It's
Yo.
the 6th. The 6th of August. And we're at the CRP. It's an SDA-sanctioned CRP. Okay.
What lake is this?
In that video where he says, you gotta have a block of ice. That crushed ice ain't worth nothing. The buildup of the fire. We've got campsite number 2 here, and Don's in campsite number 3, which is a very nice site. John Beal used it last time.
What lake is this?
Don Griffin?
Yes.
They ate potato skin pizza, and apparently that makes you sleepy. SDA CRP 2019. We're here at Gold Lake. Don's with me.
All right, so that was the big day. That must have been Saturday right there. Had everybody there. Look, there's John Platt right next to me. And we had a good time, but, you know, everybody went to bed early that night. We had a fire going, and we had the tarp up. And on Sunday, you start to get your stuff together to get ready to go home. Just had a great time, but boy, a whole lot of stuff to haul. And my truck did worse this time than last time getting in there. Tom directed me on the way out how to go over some rocks, and it went right over a rock that ruined my my bar that you step on. I crushed it underneath. It doesn't look too bad. But anyway, I had a great time. I'm hoping that everybody wants to come back. I'm starting to plan next year's.
There you go.
All right, so the sun is sinking slowly into the west, and that's about the end. Sunday morning came, or was it Monday? I don't know. But we left Jimmy there and Bill there they stayed one more night. I just want to thank all you guys for going there. David Sewell, thanks for coming up. Bill Deemer, what a wonderful guy. Had a good time. Don Griffin, thanks for all your help. Mr. John Beal, great to see you, Ben. It's been a long time. Matt, what happened to your head? And there's Jimmy. Rarely get to see him. And John Platt, I hope you can make it to the next one. And look, there's Tom Devlin. We can't forget him.
Beautiful. What lake is this? What lake is this?
There you go. Go higher, Bill.
What are you doing, John?
What lake is this?